All right. We are live. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another episode of Sad Flex Behind the Music. My name is 30, and as always, be sure to like and subscribe for our future updates. Today, we are interviewing the legendary Grant Kemp. Grant, tell him what's going on tonight, man.
What's good, bro? I'm just chilling right now. It's actually been cool staying in and not being out all the time and stuff like that. I mean, with living in LA and stuff, it's pretty easy to be out a lot.
Yeah, you almost get caught up going outside, huh?
Yeah, and so it's been good to just kind of stay in and make more music and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
That's
cool.
really been yeah, like my huge thing, right? Is it's giving me a good read on how people are as like artists and stuff during
Hmm.
this type of time, because you see people that are either making a ton of music and grinding and still trying to make things happen, and then there's the people that are just like, oh, I can't do anything, it's
Just
quarantine. It's like,
slacking off.
yeah, it's like, and it's like, if I, if you give somebody a deadline that's during quarantine and they don't meet it, it's like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know what I mean? It's like there's no way you had anything going on that stopped you from getting that stuff done. So that's kind of, it kind of brings out people's characters more than you
yeah,
realize. You know
100%.
what I
That's
mean?
what I was
And
about to
I'm not
say.
even saying that in some like subliminal way. Like there isn't some producer that's laid on some shit with me that I'm mad at.
Yeah.
I'm just making observations. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to make some subliminal dig at somebody. It's just true.
And if
You
there
know?
is somebody doing Grant wrong, fuck that guy, dude. So,
uh,
so with that being said, do you have like a studio in your house?
yeah. So, I have a place in Hollywood, and then I have another place in Hollywood where we just do like music stuff. So
Okay.
we have like a studio set up there, and that's basically where I spend all my time. You know?
Okay, so by place, do you mean like you have a house where you stay at, and then you have another house where you have like your music and equipment and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
that's rad. Who are you? Who do you
Yeah.
usually work with?
It's like an apartment in Hollywood.
Who's usually with you when you're like doing your music and stuff?
Usually my homie Rob, Matt's always there. Cozy Boy likes to slide through a lot, or I'll go to his place. I've been making a lot of new stuff with Cozy. Actually, I'm
Oh,
pretty
really?
excited about. So,
I haven't really gotten too into Cozy
yeah,
Boy,
that's
but
been good.
I hear Cozy Boy's name a lot in the underground scene right now.
Yeah, no, he's definitely there on that whole underground scene for sure. Like if you listen to underground shit, you'll definitely know who he is. And I mean, he's actually made a bunch of new Spotify playlists like really recently too. So he's kind of like moving out of that scene. Also,
Okay.
not out of it, but just on
He's just trying to
into
like
another
he's trying to
scene
just
with
make his he's trying to make his
more
money.
recognition. You know?
Yeah, that's rad. How did you guys come in contact?
Yeah, I mean, it's his music. I actually I saw Cozy perform the first time I performed at Sad Boys Club a while ago,
Okay.
and I was kind of vibing everybody out. There was this big group chat with like all the artists and stuff, and like there was so many people in there. I didn't have time to get through everybody's music and stuff, so I didn't really know there was only a couple artists that I had heard the first time I played Sad Boys Club. So
Yeah, okay.
I saw Cozy perform. And I was like, this dude's lit. Like this guy's got some fucking. So that's kind of how we met each other for the first time.
Yeah, that's rad, man. That's cool that you guys are able to like have a good relationship. I've been able to come across like a lot of people in the music industry where you may not even expect it, but all of a sudden you just become best friends with them, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think especially with music, I think it kind of has a way of bringing the right people together. If that makes sense. Like there's people that I've seen and stuff, and I'm like, oh, they're dope, and then like we'll end up working on something. You know what I mean? Without even really meaning to. So
Yeah, no, that's really rad. That's cool that you guys kind of have like your own little like group that you're working with right now.
yeah, for sure, bro. It's been solid because we were all super close before, so it kind of works out that way.
Yeah, how was performing at Sad Boys Club? Was it at the Dirty Laundry?
Yeah. It's there. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a very intimate like setting and stuff. So you have a couple different like rooms in there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the one that we're usually in, it's like a very intimate setting. So it's kind of cool to see people's music you know.
Yeah,
And
totally. I was fortunate enough to play over at the Dirty Laundry, and I really liked the vibe of the venue that they have, like kind of like outside the bar.
yeah, it's cool. It's like you can kind of go in and out, and then like all the people that really want to see some shit are like right there.
Yeah, I think that it's super rad. I think that was one of the funnest shows for sure.
Yeah.
How did you get that lined up? Did Keith hit you up?
Yeah, you know, I think it was through the Blame, which is Rhett and Matt. I think they got invited to play a show there or something, and then I had already featured on a song with them, and they invited me, and then there's some other people I ended up knowing anyways that were already performing, and I was like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. So
That's super rad, man. I'm super stoked that you're like making your a new name for yourself, because I know that you're kind of on TV for some shit before, so that's really cool that I see you like growing yourself onto music. I really admire that.
yeah, bro.
I was checking out your Instagram, and you just got tattooed by the, how do you pronounce it? Petunia twins?
The Petunia twins, yeah, they're lit. They're these twins, and they're from Germany, right? And they're so this is how this shit happened. Okay, this is some out of pocket shit. So their PR agency had emailed like my management, and they invited us to the opening of their tattoo shop. So my management invited like me and like a couple other artists and shit like that to go to this event. And I was like, I want to get my hands done, you know.
Yeah.
I think it would be kind of, and this was just me like talking, just thinking out loud, you know. I was like, it would be lit if like they tattooed both my hands at the same time, you know, like that would be kind of fire. And then like the chick that worked at the PR agency was like wait, like she's totally like
she did one of
like,
these. She was like, and she was in the middle of a conversation. She goes,
yeah, yeah, some shit like clicked in her head, and so she like sets the whole thing up, and so that's what I did. And it was, I mean, to be honest, that shit hurt. It was kind of like being in a torture chamber, because usually you can have your phone or do something when you're getting tattooed, but I was just sitting there with both my hands up like
yeah, dude. No, I saw that video, and I thought it was super rad. I need to get linked up with them, because I thought that was like really rad. They're beautiful goddesses.
Yeah, they were cool too. Like, you know, they were super chill. So yeah, you should hit them up. Like,
they did some good work.
sure,
They did some good work as well. Like I saw the finished product, and it looks really fire.
Yeah, bro, they killed it.
Yeah, that shit goes crazy.
So that was like right before, that was like right when the quarantine was like sort of hitting, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
we snuck that in there, but I'm gonna get my throat done pretty soon. I might have them both do it at the same time if we can work that out.
Ooh, that'd be so dope.
I might just make it a thing. I might just make it a thing. Like every time I get tattooed, they both just do it at the same time. That'd be that, right?
That'd be really rad. So
I might fucking do it.
We have a little clip of you that I wanted to play. Is that cool?
Yeah, sure, bro.
Cool. Let's get it going. Let me see if I can find it.
All right, lit.
I'm always in LA, sometimes I'm in the Bay. You out in New York City, chasing dreams and getting paid. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You're gonna feel so lost. I'm lost in my own head. I'm lost in my own bed. You're gonna lost between her legs. You fucking going. Used to take you shopping and doing at the beach. We was always copping it, but there was no stopping us now. Yeah, but there was no stopping us.
I love the way that was filmed, bro. It looks like that was such a fun night.
Yeah, bro. We that was the Fresno show. We performed with James Kennedy.
Oh, really?
And Rob performed that show too. Yeah, that shit was lit actually. Yeah. That was super fun. I think that was so.
There were some hoochie mamas out in there, bro. There's some pretty girls.
Yeah, bro, that place actually went off. I've definitely played some shows with James that have been super hectic. Like we played San Diego before. We played a couple clubs in Arizona before. San Diego was huge. New Year's last year, we performed in front of like 7,000 people. It was fucking out of control.
Oh shit, that sounds gnarly. What was the venue out there that you played?
Bro, it was at the Bayfront Hilton. It was called Big Night San Diego, and like he sort of added me to the ticket like last minute, right? So I was like, yeah, I'll go, I'll come. Like, and I didn't even look into it. Like, I think I had performed like earlier that week or something or whatever, and I was just like kind of all over the place. And I was like, yeah, I'll go. And so like we show up, and I was like, damn, this is like a big venue. Like we walked in for sound check. Like I didn't bring like my earpiece or anything. And it's this room that's like as big as like an arena. I was like, oh, okay.
Shit.
So like whatever. So yeah, no, it was lit though. It was super fun. Like I performed at midnight. So
damn, they gave you that slot?
Yeah, they gave James and I that slot. It was lit. Our homie Jesse Montana performed too. Yeah, dude, it was fun.
That's really cool, man. That's
cool.
Probably the highest you've ever felt on live, huh?
But dude, I mean, from not knowing there's gonna be 7,000 people in the crowd to performing in front of that, I mean, that's pretty fucking lit, dude. Like, and that was like one of my first performances too, bro. Like that was kind of like right after I'd released my first single.
Oh
so
shit!
I was like, it's like, all right, let's go, you know.
That's what's up, bro. Speaking of singles, you just put out a song called Separation Anxiety, I believe.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's a super fun track with Fabian Gray. I linked with him at Sad Boys Club too. That was how I met him. He performed there one of the times that I performed there, and I ended up hearing his music and it was dope. So that's how we linked up. And he was like, bro, I've been meaning to send you this song, and he sent me the song, and like I listened to it before I had put vocals over it, and I was like, damn, like the lyrics to this song are so fire that like I'm gonna have to like, I feel like I'm gonna fuck this up if I rush this, you know what I mean?
It's so
like,
crazy when you get yeah, I've had that before when people send me a verse or an open on a song, and even when the people pay me, I'm like, damn, this actually goes, bro.
You're like this shit is hard, like I can't just like throw a verse on this, like this I will fuck this up.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know? So yeah, no, that was super cool. I'm happy that he thought of me for that song, and we have some pretty fire remixes coming out pretty soon for it. This European DJ that actually plays like a lot of festivals and stuff out there. I won't say his name right now because hasn't been like processed and everything through distribution, but like yeah, he sent us this remix of it and it was lit. So we're actually going to release that too. So that'll kind of have more of like an EDM feel to it for like festivals and stuff like that.
Dude, that's amazing. So you're kind of, what would you kind of like classify yourself as? Would you say emo rap, or would you kind of just say a musician in general?
Dude, that's the thing. Like I would say emo rap, but like there's been certain verses that like I put on songs that are a little bit R&B, you know, like it kind of just all depends, bro. Like some of the shit that I have coming out is like, it's like some out of pocket shit, dude. Like it's a different sound than stuff that I put out before, you know? So, I don't know. Like I like different sounds and avenues and stuff like that. You can take songs, you know, I think, like X was a perfect example of that, right? Like he would have certain songs that were just fucking completely different than others. And I think that people kind of get stuck in this lane of like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, or like I'm emo, or it's like, it's okay to fuck around and like do something else. It's a different sound. Like nobody's going to be mad at you for it, you know?
Yeah. It's always fun it's always awesome to just have fun in the studio as well, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And that's like what it's about. I think good music comes from people not trying to force things, you know, like if I'm making a song and it's taking more than like an hour or two to like figure shit out, like it's time to move on to another fucking song.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I mean?
real.
Something's not working. So, but it's like when you force things, you can kind of, I don't know. It's not like you can tell, but it just doesn't come out as good. You know?
Well, I don't know about you, but I've realized that some of my greatest songs that I've ever written, I've written in like 4 or 5 minutes.
Like that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. Like,
you get the vibe. You get the vibe, and you're like, let's record it. You
Yeah,
get it down.
yeah.
You're like, eh.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I think a lot of people can relate, which is why it's like I always write all my own stuff. Like, not that I would ever be completely opposed to having like songwriters and stuff, but it's like
Yeah.
unless I'm writing a song with someone and they fully understand my vibe, like I'm probably gonna be sitting there like, no, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
yeah, totally. Elena is wondering if you're still a firefighter.
Yeah, I mean, that was a job that I had in the past, when I was on the show and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm doing music now, so yeah.
Okay, and by show you mean The Bachelorette, right?
Yeah. So
How
yeah,
was
all
how was
that
how was that
season.
whole how was that
I'm
whole
actually an artist now.
how was that whole experience, and how do you feel like trying to rebrand yourself into a musician? Do you find it difficult, or do you find it like cool because you already have the like the base behind you and the fans?
It's cool, but like it's definitely interesting because like the music scene is different than the reality TV scene, right? It's a totally different situation. So it's been fun though, kind of rebranding off the whole like showing up to all the events for like reality shows and all that stuff to being in the music scene, which I actually like more. And it's like, not to say that I wouldn't go on another show. Like I was talking with a network about going on another show, and then the coronavirus thing happened. It's like I'm not
Yeah,
opposed to doing reality shows. Like I don't care. Like they're fun sometimes, but it's like they it's also a world that you can definitely get stuck in, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Which is fine. I mean, if people want to stay stuck in that world and be chasing, teeth whitening posts and shit like that, that's fine too. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like but and I will continuously make fun of people for that shit because it's true. It's like that. It's like people don't go on TV to not get famous. Like people just need to admit it. Like just be like, yeah, I want hella clout. That's why I'm here.
yeah,
Like, but
yeah,
people always try to come up with some like roundabout reason. It's like, no, bro, you're on TV. You want people to think you're hella cool. Just own it. It's fucking
yeah.
true.
When you saw yourself on TV for the first time, were you kind of like, "Hey, that's pretty fucking lit, though"?
It is, but it's kind of fucked up too. Because who likes watching themselves talk?
Dude, yeah, I hate it, bro. You're
You
never
know what I
gonna watch.
mean? That shit's not
You're
cool.
never gonna watch this interview. You're never gonna
Oh,
watch
fuck no, I'm not. I'll never watch this interview. You fucking kidding me? No,
it. I
bro.
watch.
I didn't even watch most of the shows that I've been on. I haven't watched the episodes of, unless I was like forced to like live tweet by some network that the show was on. Like you won't catch me watching that shit. I was there. I remember it. I don't care.
Yeah, that's
Like I
mad
don't
funny
care.
that's mad funny that you bring that up, bro. Like I'll like sometimes like click on some of the interviews I've done just to like see like what I can do better. And I'll like exit out right away. I'm like, bro, I'm so
Yeah,
cringe.
can't watch this shit. Yeah.
No, that's cool though, man. I'm very proud of to see how you've like adapted from one scene to another. I think you're doing a great job. I think that if you keep up the work, you're gonna really establish yourself in this music game, bro. Like you're doing a great job.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. I mean, I get that there's an entertainment side of it and there's a business side of it too, and a lot of artists don't understand that part, and like they're
Yeah.
not smart and they get fucked over or like whatever. And like that's the whole thing. That's what people don't understand. Like it's not hard to get yourself into the right situation. It's how you carry yourself through that situation that's going to dictate how fucked you are at the end of the day when all the when the check actually comes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, for
so
sure.
yeah.
So I was also scrolling down. I was like scrolling through your Instagram. Um, you were sitting in a super fire car with red seats. It was like leather. Tell me you can pick me
Yeah.
up in that thing one day, bro, and cruise the beach. Come
Bro,
on,
I don't
bro.
have that thing anymore, bro. I actually
No.
sold it, and I kind of kicked myself for fucking selling it. But there's a lyric in one of my songs, and it says, "I hate that empty red seat in my foreign." And like, I can't, like, I just wrote it, and like, it wasn't specifically about fucking anybody, but like, the fucking responses I got from that were so funny because it was like, no, it's not. The song actually wasn't about you. I just wrote that, and yes, it was a red seat, you know,
Dude,
like
that
that was.
car looks so lit, bro. I would be so stoked driving down the beach in that thing.
Yeah, no, I definitely have had some fun in that car, bro. It was cool. But I definitely, I like my car now, but like I I didn't need that car anymore, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
I was
Sometimes
like,
luxury isn't the biggest thing.
yeah, I was like, okay, cool. I have a fast car. I'm gonna get like a nice SUV now. You know?
Yeah, SUVs are fire.
Yeah.
So my main man Holden is wondering, shout out Holden. What would you consider a goal of yourself? What would you consider a goal of yours in the music world? And what would make you feel successful? Like when would you finally be like, I did that?
Shit. I mean, honestly, like with me, there's a bunch of big festivals that I've always wanted to play. Obviously, Rolling Loud, Coachella, all that sort of shit, right?
Everywhere everyone wants to be.
But yeah, but the thing is like like with my personality, like I set goals, but like even if I meet those goals, like I still haven't made it anywhere yet,
Your
right? Like I've
glass
been
is
on.
always half full.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And that's kind of the attitude you have to have, because it's like you never will make it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you'll make it, but you won't make it. Like you could have made it if you would have kept trying, like you hadn't made it yet, right?
Yeah.
So
I think
that's
that's the right thing. Is it half full or half empty when you're optimistic?
yeah. I mean,
It's half
with
full
me,
because wherever you are, it's always
yeah,
filling up,
yeah,
not emptying. Okay, yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Those are my goals right now. Like I just, with me, there's no specific like, oh, I want to be on the cover of this magazine. It's not about that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I've been in magazines, I've been in the media, I've been in all that. Like it's not, I don't care about that. Like I just care if my music gets put out there in a way where hopefully it can affect a bunch of people in like a positive way, and they fuck with my music and it makes them feel some type of way. That's really all,
That's amazing.
like I hope, yeah, that's really it. And like, it's like I already have like a bunch of nice things, like the cars and the watches and all that shit. I'm not chasing that. Like I already
Yeah.
have that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm looking for something more fulfilling than like material shit from like music. Right.
Yeah. That's really cool. You'd probably say like you have success when like have you had people I know for like me as an artist, I've had like people hit me up about like I had somebody hit me up recently that told me like low key that their uncle died in the fucking coronavirus shit, and that
Yeah.
like my music has been helping them get through that.
That's the
That to
type of shit I'm
me,
talking
you know
about.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that is way
Yeah.
better than somebody hit me with a $10,000 whatever, you know what I mean? It's like saving
Yeah.
people's lives.
Exactly.
I've cried to some of
Exactly.
my messages I've had before, and it's like so surreal. That's the type
No,
of
it's
shit
crazy shit, bro.
money can't
Yeah.
buy you that type of happiness.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's really it for me. It's just for my music to affect people in like a positive way continuously, right? Like some
Yeah.
shit they'll have heard 10 years ago that they'll still play, right? So that's just having
Timeless music,
lasting
baby.
effect. Yeah, bro.
Well, I
So,
believe in you, bro. You have a really solid voice, man. Like,
bro.
do you have any inspirations like where you're like, I kind of want to do this, that?
Dude, I grew up listening to like all the Warp Tour music, like all the emo kid shit. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like,
what's up? You
dude,
about
like,
your Sum 41 shit or what?
yeah, I'd be always listening to like Under Oath and like, Mayday Parade and shit like that. You know what I
Mayday.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
I was
Mayday's
really screwed up.
fire.
I was like a little skater kid when I grew up. So it was a mix of that and then like the Chronic, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre and like all that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
baby.
You know what I mean? So that was kind of like the mix of shit that I grew up listening to, and it's kind of like some of my music, I guess you could say you can kind of hear little bits and pieces of like rap and like like
Yeah.
punk emo shit sort of coming out, but yeah, I mean, I kind of just that's kind of what inspires me is what I heard like growing up.
That's amazing. Have you ever been to a Warp Tour?
Yeah, when I was
Oh,
young.
fuck you, bro. I'm
Yeah,
so jealous.
yeah, bro. Yeah, it would be sick if they like made that a thing, dude.
Dude, that's so awesome. My mom told me that she took me to a Simple Plan, Blink-182, and like Green Day concert when I was a kid. And
Yeah,
I remember bits and pieces, bro. I was so young.
yeah, it's
But those
crazy
are
shit.
like some of my favorite bands these days. And I feel like
Yeah,
subliminally it's just because like, I got into
yeah,
it so young.
feel that, bro. Yeah.
So do you have any like plans with plans after quarantine? Do you have anything set up, or are you just kind of like waiting to kind of like see it out?
You know what? I'm kind of seeing things out right now. I was thinking about trying to organize like a show or something like that, but I mean, it's just the whole I'm kind of gonna give that a little bit of a break in terms of planning a show and stuff. I'm just gonna kind of see how things pan out, and I'm just gonna make music for now. I mean, I'd rather just promote shit on social media and have people watch, music videos or live performances or whatever,
Yeah.
and then stream all my shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
We shot the music video for Lost Reception when we performed in Hawaii, actually.
Oh shit! Which part of Hawaii did you perform at?
Waikiki. We performed at this event for this company called Octo Talent Collective, and it was a pretty big event in Hawaii and Oahu. It was fun, dude. So we actually ended up filming a music video there, and then because of some of the coronavirus stuff that happened like after that, we're gonna kind of re-edit things and see where things are at and like the direction we want to go with the video, because I kind of wanted to put like, not to tell too much about it, but like some LA scenes in it, but it's like now we're gonna have to like switch it up a little bit, right? So other than that, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, dude.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I think it's hard to like try and like coordinate something right now because the government may say, yeah, we're gonna reopen in the middle of May, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, so now it's gonna be June. Like
yeah. So people have already lost enough deposits on shit, and like the people, there's a lot of messes happening right now with ticket sales and all that type of shit. So
yeah, it's fucked up.
I'm not even gonna like really worry about it until I know it's good. So
I know that we were supposed to perform together in Huntington Beach, bro. Right when quarantine hit, dude.
Yeah, that was definitely a shifty situation. I was like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this shit or not. I feel like no one's gonna show up to this thing. It's gonna be all fucked up.
But I was mad bummed, dude. That was my first time because all my shows that I've done usually are like out in LA and whatnot. And that was like the first time I was gonna perform out in Orange County, and I had all my hometown that was coming out, bro, and like that was gonna be so lit.
Yeah, I used to live in Huntington Beach, actually.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I lived off like Main and Ellis over there.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, I had some homies that were probably gonna show up too, but it's what it is. I'm sure it'll happen again.
Yeah, we'll definitely rebook it. We've already talked to the owner of like the club that we were supposed to play at.
For sure. Nice.
So where exactly are you from again? I'm sorry.
I'm from up near San Francisco, bro, but I've been in LA for like the past probably 5 years.
Okay. So yeah, in that song you go, I'm always in LA, but sometimes in the Bay.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna ask if you were from the Bay or not, because that's what I was figuring.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely from there, bro.
So where did you end up meeting Swerve?
I met that fucker at Sad Boys Club too.
I think. Shit.
Yeah, I think that's where. That's pretty. Yeah, I think it was.
That's rad.
A lot of shit happened because of Sad Boys Club, bro. It's crazy. Like all of the different directions like my music has gone because of performing there has been interesting.
That's rad. Yeah, Sad Boys Club is like it's a pretty big deal for the underground, I'd say. It's like a pretty
it is,
cool
bro,
thing.
It's a scene. It's a fucking scene. It is a good scene.
Exactly.
Cool. So, yeah, I mean, I like it.
Exactly, man. So we are getting to kind of the end of the show. I'm trying to see if I have any other questions that I had drawn up. Do you have any other videos coming out anytime soon? You said you had a video that you just shot, right, or something?
Yeah. So we there is an idea that I have where I might drop one of my videos on a certain adult website called Pornhub.
Oh shit, bro.
I gotta pause that shit until quarantine's done. So look out for that. Thank you, Pornhub, for the free hoodie though. Shit.
Damn, you sponsored by Pornhub or what?
I'm not sponsored by Pornhub. I just got a hoodie from them. I'm not. Yeah, that'd be lit if I was sponsored by Pornhub. That'd be fire.
That'd be mad lit.
That'd be fucking.
Speaking of Pornhub, dude, there was this. I got invited to this like Fan Centro event, bruh. and like a hella porn stars were there, and I got to kick it with like, dude, I wish I knew you back then. I would have told you to come
wait,
through.
you did go to that shit, huh? I think
Dude.
I fucking saw pictures of you with that thing, bro.
Dude,
Like,
yeah, I was like hanging out like Riley Reed, Lisa Ann was there,
like,
and
yeah,
shit.
you were like on a fucking scheme. I was like, this fool is fucking out of my Jesus Christ.
I was tripping. I was like, titties.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. I get it.
But yeah, we're gonna have to link up sometime soon, bro. Hopefully, with this quarantine ends soon, maybe I could come over and like make some tunage. Maybe we can just link up, grab some beer. I don't know if you drink. That'd be cool.
Bro, yeah.
You seem like a really genuine guy, and a lot of people I talk to kind of seem superficial, and I don't like that about people, you know.
100%, bro. I see through it. So
yeah, for
man,
real.
for sure. Hit me up, and it was good talking to you, bro.
Yeah, you're the man. I'm super excited to watch where your career grows, and remember to be proud of yourself, man. Especially when no one else, like, you know, gives you your gratitude. Just give it to yourself, man, because you deserve it.
For sure, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. So thank you everybody for tuning in. This is the one and only Grant Kemp. Remember to like, subscribe, everything to this channel you can, and go follow my man Grant Kemp. I believe it's GRANT_KEMP.
That is correct. That is correct.
Cool. Yeah, go follow that. Tell him you love him, and we're logging off.
All right, guys. Much love. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Later, buddies.